Yo, 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 yo. What's the business, y'all? Sherlock Neighborhood. Super Rig here. Sorry about that. If he was on the first chat, on the first live, the thing just crashed on me. I don't know what's going on. I only got a little bit from my lunch break, so I decided, how about I jump on, do some lives. We can waste some time together and procrastinate. Shout out to all the folks that's working from home right now. Oh, okay, yeah, everything's working. Shout out to everybody that's working from home right now, and shout out to everybody that's risking their job to jump on their phones. A lot of stuff going on. Well, really, it ain't too much going on. Me and Briss, we gonna jump on later. I think we gonna record something later. Some more Drake Kendrick related things, and just kind of talk about some topics of the day. I've been searching around for some topics myself to talk about. Let's see. But what I gotta do first is all right. All right, and we should be good to go now. All right, so like I said, this is just a lunch break, chilling, seeing what y'all up to, what y'all got going on. And also see what's going on with the folks. I wanted to talk about a couple of things, actually. One of the first things that me and Briss are going to talk about later on is, y'all remember when the whole beef thing was going on? And they were like, yo, we don't want this to get violent. We don't want it to get like Pac. We don't want it to get like Biggie or none of that stuff. And they were like, all of that jazz. And then right after the last drop that Drake did, which was, I believe, the Heart Part 6, the next day we heard about shootings at his house and his shop in London or whatever getting damaged or whatever. Well, me and Briss was chopping it up the other day, and we were thinking, we was like, yo, whatever happened to dude? Like, is he still alive? Is he dead? What's going on? And we tried to figure out tried to look up, see if dude would be all right. Oddly enough, though, nothing pops up about the security guard when you search for it. Anything that you see is from like the very next day beforehand, which was crazy to us. Let's see, Drake's Bodyguard. Nothing pops up. It's got Reddit posts about this band, but nothing if you look for the news. Nothing in the news about a person that got shot. Everything is from a month ago, which led us to believe, and I've got to be honest, initially I thought it was fake anyway. It was very convenient for him to get crushed, and then everybody's talking about the violent Tupac, Biggie, all of this stuff, and then the bodyguard gets shot, and now no talks to the bodyguard at all. I personally don't think anybody got shot. At first I thought, Drake is shady enough to get somebody shot and then just, make them collateral damage. But since there's been no update on the news or anything. Don't think it happened at all. The last thing we got was police investigating the shooting. And then, oddly enough, after that, they figure out that Drake's security company that he has is one of his bajillion shell companies, which was insane. So, let's see. Let's see if it's any YouTubers talking about that. Because I've really been wondering. Drake's bodyguards. And everything is from a month ago on that. Like, nobody has nothing new. So let's go to Reddit. Reddit will probably know something. Let's see. Reddit. Drake bodyguards. So, and this was Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone magazine. Let's see what they talking about. Still, May 7th. It's like this dude just literally disappeared. Like it never happened. Don't nobody want none of y'all's newsletters, man. Let's see. Well, Drake Lamar not been Metro Boomin. Nothing. It's nothing recent. It didn't happen. It couldn't have happened. This is insane. Let's go to tools. Let's see. Most recent. In the past week, our results. Nothing. Nothing at all. This is insane. So the master manipulator got away with slowing down the beef because I was under the impression that Kendrick was gonna drop more records. I really believe that he was. Drake and his people fabricated this whole shooting thing, which, if it did occur, it only could occur between him and OVO. I mean, not OVO, but EXO with The Weeknd. Let's see about that, because it was a Weeknd. It was shot with a shooting involving Weeknd's people. Let's see. Let's see. Uh-oh. Somebody on Threads. This was 15 hours ago. No, I actually saw the same thing. Everybody in my friend group thinks that Drake is 100% trying to get ahead of injury victim game. Let's see. I wonder how the security guard that got shot at Drake's house is doing. This was 18 hours ago. So it wasn't just me and Briss that's been wondering about this, which is great, because that's crazy. There was a clip later that week on YouTube where the police declared that the car involved in the drive-by was under Drake's name, indicating that Drake staged it. Well, there we go. Which goes with the whole LLC thing, which somebody broke down. We're going to find that video. Maybe that's why there isn't much coverage on the security guard, to deflect the attention away from that. Also, please note that there was only one news outlet reporting on it in the first place. Except for we saw the Rolling Stone article, but that's not a news outlet. No, I actually saw the same thing. Wow. I thought it was him trying to tap out because of the allegations, trying to distract everybody. Yeah, Aubrey's name. So let's look into the Drake LLCs. So this was like the next day. Drake's silence policy, Shell Corporation raises questions. All right. Let's see. A dissolved corporation linked to Drake has sparked questions and theories from lawyers on social media as the rapper navigates a tumultuous week. On Tuesday, a drive-by shooting outside of Toronto property owned by the Canadian musician left a security guard hired by the artist badly injured. And people want answers about the unrelated screenshots of records showing Drake as the former head of a company called Silence Policy LLC, which this week shared on X, formerly Twitter, by Daniel, can't pronounce that, and investigative reporter news outlet The Intercept. Let's see if The Intercept and these people have said anything about this security guard since they was digging. Daniel Boguslaw. I sounded that out. Intercept, Daniel Boguslaw, Drake security guard. Still a month ago. Everything is still a month ago. The latest is May 11th on Reddit. Newsweek, May 8th. Here is his ex, the Daniel Boggs Law. So let's see what he's talking about. Once again, May 6th is his last post. And this is just about the actual LLC itself. Just thought of something this 2 months ago. We haven't heard anything about the security guard. Yeah, I'm tapping in. They just text me. So people trolling. So obviously we can only conclude Drake made that up to slow down the momentum, which is insane. Because the shit worked. Let's see. Tell me, Tenderoni. Let me see. If y'all not hearing, let me know. Let me see if I can hear. Which is insane. Oh yeah, it's working on my end, Tommy. It might be the audio on your end. What's up, big sis? I tried to the first time he came on Drake is a buzz. I agree. Yeah, that shit is wild. Definitely in the fake world of GTA this occurred. And it's so crazy how it worked. I'm talking about the water went off. Matter of fact, let's Google that. Cause as soon as that happened, let's see. Drake's Bodyguard shot. And then we go type in beef. And let's see. So the Vulture was talking about this. Let's see if they talk about some East Coast, West Coast stuff. And see, this is crazy. In the Vulture, you can kind of tell they was up on game. It says a security guard was shot outside Drake's home in Toronto early this morning amid the rapper's ongoing beef with Kendrick Lamar. Police confirmed at a press conference that the security guard was taken at the hospital in serious condition after originally reporting a shooting at 2:09 a.m. We gonna skip a lot of stuff. There is no different than any other investigation. That was Toronto police, which I would assume he would have in his back pocket with all the money he got. The shooting occurred as Drake is embroiled in a feud with Kendrick Lamar, Metro Boomin, and by proxy Future. The feud was sparked by Lamar dissing Drake. And so, and here we go. The Hard Part 6 on May 5th was the last thing he dropped. Lamar's most recent track, Not Like Us, used a Google Maps image of Drake's house with the number of sex offender markers as the cover art, referencing Lamar's allegations of pedophile and actual misconduct against Drake and his team. They cooled off all that talk with this fake shooting. And it worked so perfectly. Then he drops a stupid song with Sexy Red. And then the Hey Delilah BS. And it swerved the conversation back to him just being a corny goofball. The PDF files, got to worry about the censorship here on the tube, all but went away. So we still singing the song. Even Kendrick at the pop out, he sung the song 6 times. We ain't forgot. All right. However, it seems like the media at large has forgotten. They have swept that part up under the rug, which I'm so glad Kenny is dropping this video. And we will continue to always remember the most important part of this, which was this dude's a predator. But they working overtime to make us forget that part. With his weird Instagram posts, he's talking about revenge, things of that nature, dressing like a goofball in Texas, changing his accent to a Texas accent. What the feezy? I live here and don't talk like that. But I probably do to somebody in New York. Let's see what y'all talking about. Paris Green, all right. Thank you for letting us know that. He had DJ Akademiks reported like it's a real story for real. And at that time, DJ Ak had some major pull going on. Keep up the good work, young fella. Drake suing AI company, but he used AI. Man, let's talk about that. Let's talk about Drake talking about Kendrick used bots. As a matter of fact, I don't know if I can get into Instagram no more because I don't remember any of my login information. So let's see. Maybe I can get in. Let me see. Let's see. Same thing with X. I don't be knowing my login stuff. All right, here I go. I'm on Instagram. Let's see what they talking about. Oh my gosh. No, we not gonna talk about that. We about to talk about something else. So I did get into my I did manage to get into my Instagram, and the first person that pops up on the Instagram is one of my I used to give dude the benefit of the doubt, but now I believe dude is legit. Like, I understand what's the word I'm looking for? I understand being a troll and stuff, but I believe this dude really means this stuff that he's saying. I really believe it now, cause dude be tripping. Let's see, here we go. Check this out. Here goes what's his face? One of the weirdest people on earth. Charleston White claims he's never heard anyone playing in Texas playing Kendrick Lamar music and says Drake is better. Let's see what he's talking about. This might be clickbait. So he might not be talking about just like us, but let's see. Let's see.
Nigga, nothing grows here. Everything dies. For what? Kendrick, nigga, listen. Let me just say this. Drake way better. Drake way better. Rapping. Nigga, I know Drake's song. I ain't never heard a nigga in Texas pull up bumping Kendrick shit. Nothing. Nigga, we like much as I don't like that nigga. Nigga, you done heard me who I... Nigga, come on, man. I was just going against the grain. But come on, let's be fair and clear. Me and Kendrick can't compare it. Unless you, like, twisted your fingers up like the retarded people. That's the only way you're gonna like Kendrick. You got to be retarded with the career, diamond. Sensible people don't gravitate to that bullshit. So what? He gave these up-and-coming artists...
So apparently, he is referencing just to pop out himself, not Kendrick's music. Sounds like the dumbass that he is. But let's continue.
A spotlight for the day. Most of them will be by tomorrow, due to the gang politics. California, Compton.
I believe dude was literally constipated right there. Because he's a pretty fragile dude. I think he really legit just shit on himself. We'll continue.
No, whatever you want to call it. Homie, it's not vibrant. So why would you go shoot somewhere where, nigga, nothing grows here. Everything dies.
Y'all only getting the left side? Let me see.
What? Kendrick, nigga, listen. Let me just say this. Drake way better.
Yo, dude is tripping. Let me get a sound check, folks. I'm getting reports that some people are only hearing on the left side. Yeah, that's the crib side. Can we get a sound check from everybody? Is everyone only hearing on the left side? Let me know so we can get that taken care of. We want everyone to be able to hear with both ears. Let's see. Let's get it. That is a good... That's very, and I don't even know the gun laws in Canada like that. Let's check this out, because that would make sense that you cannot have guns up there, because America is the most wild westest place that I know of. Let's see real quick. Let's see. Let's see. What's this? Canada. Gun laws. All right. Canada gun laws are intended to prioritize public safety and effective police work, but they are not intended to make guns illegal. To possess or acquire a firearm in Canada, you must have a valid possession and acquisition license, a PAL. How nice. Even they have nice names for acquiring a weapon. Hey, pal, can I get a PAL? Or possession only license, POL. Kind of like what Drake sucks on. It's just, the jokes make themselves up there. But shout out to Canada. No diss to y'all. It's just y'all's biggest export. It's a trash bag. Applicants must be 18 years or older and can also apply for a restricted possession and acquisition license, or RPAL. Now, with the allegations towards Drake, there's a good chance that R stands for something else. We're not going to take that joke here. Not at lunchtime. I'm sure you guys are eating. We're not going there. But it's there. Both PAL and pole licenses. Both PAL and pole licenses allow the holder to purchase ammunition. So apparently you can get a gun. You can get a PAL. You can get your PAL to get a pole for you, and then you get to have the RPAL, apparently. And let's see. So apparently, as of 2019, with a population of 37 million people. Wait, hold on, I messed up. All right, with a population of 37 million people, only 2,219,000 people, and that is 5 people per 100. Once again, this is as of 2019, have a gun. So we can kind of say not too many people have a gun in Canada, probably. I'm not 100% sure with that math, but you know. What's the business, Trini? How goes it? HM, the media makes money off and for the fan. Yes. Somebody posted in the chat. We about to go to the channel poll real quick because there are some good discussions in the poll, and somebody mentioned how Drake is basically the creation. He is basically what is the word I'm looking for? Capitalism is what created Drake. He is the easiest thing to be able to sell to everybody. Cause you want to know something that I just realized? This whole Drake fiasco, you know what it made me realize? Folks have no taste. And also you can put, it's like people that eat, what's the word I'm looking, what's a dish that you can put? It's like people who eat chain barbecue restaurants. All right. In Texas, it's a place called Bill Miller's. It's in San Antonio specifically. It's a place called Bill Miller's Barbecue. It is literally everywhere. I'm sure that other places have chain barbecue places, but Bill Miller's may be the most atrocious, offensive barbecue ever. However, people eat it because they put barbecue sauce and ketchup or whatever the hell they put all over it, and then they act like it's good. That's what Drake is. Drake is himself trash. However, they put the dressing of dope features, dope beats, songwriters all over this horrendous abomination of an artist, and boom, everybody like it. Everybody be like, oh no, what you talking? You don't like Drake? Drake is good. I'm like, Future is good, and Metro Boomin, his beats are great, but Drake on there is Bashir. Let's see what you guys are talking about, and we're gonna hit up the community poll in a minute. Pause on that. He is a freaky. Well, Canada is our freaky ass North neighbors. I don't know they accent to even be able to make fun of it. Teresa Kimbrough, if you're using earbuds to only left, let me know. I forgot to check on that to see, cause is it just me? Cause let me see. Do I got my AirPods? You know what? I'm about to test it, Teresa, with my AirPods, cause I got the chat going on right here. Let me see. It is only working on the left side. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see if we can get this fixed, cause I'm not even sure on it. I never dealt with this before. It usually works correct on its own. Let's see, output. Let's see, it's got to be like a stereo output on here or something. Default, monitor, mixed. Oh, okay. I think I just fixed it. Let me see. Let me know, Teresa, if you got it fixed yourself, because ain't nothing worse than just one-sided audio. Nothing worse. I think like a way to punish people, instead of house arrest, you make them have AirPods or any type of Bluetooth, like for like, let's say somebody get caught, you know, being indecent in public or public intoxication. They went in the car and they wouldn't even go to the car. You see that they already ordered a Lyft or Uber from where they was going, but you want to punish them. Make it to where all of their stuff comes out with only one AirPod, and I bet you they don't do it again. I bet you they don't. Let's see. All right, I believe you fixed it. Thank you so much for all of the people. And we got a group we working on, and I'm going to give you the name of it. It's called Hateration Nation, all right? And we practice healthy hating in Hateration Nation. It is a part of our membership that is coming up that we are working on. And I'm going to poll y'all on that too. But Teresa and I forgot who originally brought it up. I think it was I can't find their name. I think it was Tommy. All right. They went out the way to say, hey, your shit fucked up. And a lot of people assume that when you say stuff like that, that's hating. Or y'all, well, it's good enough. Why are you putting pressure on them? Because no, we need that. This is why Drake has taken over. Because not enough people was like, you know what? That's garbage. Is real life garbage, and you garbage for listening to it. No. That's what's missing. We need that. Hateration Nation, we will be healthy haters. We are bringing back constructive criticism. You know, we always talk about the 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s. Trash music existed back then. However, we gate kept the trash music out for the most part. Of course, in the 70s, you had your disco ducks be able to make it through. And in all actuality, let me even stop hating. Disco duck kind of went hard, okay? It really did. In the 80s, we got people like, who was trash in the 80s? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's very hard to find just pure trash. Yeah, it was one-hit wonders, but they weren't just pure trash that lasted for years and years and years just because of good production. In the 90s, Vanilla Ice, he made it through. But let's be real. Ice Ice Baby was the first iteration of Drake. Because we got to realize, Ice Ice Baby was written by this black dude who wrote the song, the lyrics about his life in Miami. Vanilla Ice or Rip Van Winkle or whatever his real name is, that motherfucker's from Dallas. So he took that whole swag. Now, one thing about Vanilla Ice is at least he could dance. Drake can't dance. Drake can't do nothing with no type of rhythm. Vanilla Ice had pure rhythm. Ice Ice Baby is a classic. If you don't agree with that, you're the problem. All right. But 2000s now, I got to be honest. 2000s, we did let a lot of garbage. A lot of garbage flowed in. It really did. And guess who was a part of that? Drake. But we let him in and then attach himself like plankton to a whale, to the actual whales, the good people making the dope music. And here we are today. I blame public school systems. That's who I blame. Let's see. There's a Canadian girl that just dropped a YouTube video with receipts about Drake's weird activities and a possible kid. Can you please give me the name of that? Because we can watch that. We can watch that. RMS 2020. Wait. 2100. Wait. RMS 2110. And also, if you don't mind, can you please give the significance of that name? He's an alcoholic. Oh, Drake. And he got gambling problems. Check this out. The whole gambling I heard somebody be like, oh, so what? Somebody got gambling problems. Check this out. This is what's crazy. He lost 2 bets. Okay? That equal $1 million in total. This guy lost. All right. The first bet was on a hockey team the Oilers, and he lost it in Bitcoin, which I'm gonna tell you right now, if he making bets in Bitcoin and stuff, he is into some other shit. He is on the dark web doing dark web things for him to be gambling that much money. But he lost $500,000 betting on the Stanley Cup for the Edmonton Oilers. Then he lost another $500 betting on the Dallas Mavericks. It just hit me. And back when I was a basketball fan, the Dallas Mavericks was my team. They were my team. And him putting his tarnished, horrible, wretched, toxic, infected faith behind the Mavericks is why they lost. Or even better scenario would be, what if the back office of the Mavericks found out Drake betted on them, hate him so much, they said, you know what? We'll lose. We'll lose so he loses. I want to go with that. I'm going with that theory better. I'm going, because if I was the owner of the Mavericks and I found it out, yeah, guys, I need you to go out there. Just throw the ball in the stands. All right? Sit out. Have fun. Relax. All right? No practice for the next, until the playoffs happen. It's all good. I'm rich. I own you guys, owner. So, yeah, he got crazy gambling problems and alcohol problems, which had to be exuberated by this whole, situation of being called out. Legit ish. Boy, that Charleston White, man, that dude is a loser. And I rarely say that term. It's only a few people I think is losers. And I think he got social issues and problems too. How the hell did I get away from the dang Instagram? I was just on there. Let me see. Can I get back to Instagram? But yeah, let's go back to the comments from you lovely people. I heard good on both sides. Hey, word, Adrian. See, RMS 2110 to 2110. If it wasn't a 2, it could have been binary. Tommy Tenderoni. Okay, the mic is pan to the left. All right, we got it. That's why I couldn't hear. I had to get my headphones. See, I'm so sorry. But we learning. We learning together. What's up, Toy Toy? Shout out to Toy Toy. Toy Toy be in them comments. And I done seen where you talk about you don't support Elon Musk. 100% get where you coming from. However, this is my thing about not supporting people because they racist or whatever, right? If that's the case, I gotta move out of America. Like, I can't use nothing. I can't use Google. Definitely can't use Facebook. I can't use this microphone. This bottled water. This is Ozark water. I'm from Arkansas. The Ozarks, I don't go nowhere near the Ozarks. You know why? Because I'm probably not gonna make it home. However, this water is hella refreshing, all right? Long as when I open it, the N-word don't come out, there's nothing I can do about it. But I get it. And see, that's why we need everybody on earth. We need everybody on earth. We need the boycotters. We need the people that's going to say, I'm not going to support XYZ. Because that's how change gets made. Hence why, like I told y'all in the polls, don't drink Sprite anymore. Why? Drake. That's why. Ace McCanis. I was on the first chat like, damn, this instrumental kind of slap. Where this fool at? And I appreciate you on that. Any music y'all hear on this channel is either my beats, and if you hear anything with lyrics on it, it's gonna be Brisk in his music, his group, Flight Crew, that he has. So all the instrumentals done by me. Appreciate you. And half the beats I be playing, I made them when I was like 25 years old, like real life, early 2000s. Well, mid 2007 and up is all them beats. So I appreciate you on that. I've been just sitting on them because I just like making beats for fun. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just start using these things. Appreciate you. Wait, is that to Jada Hater 420? All Diddy. So it's really hard to get a gun. Apparently so. And that's why I'm glad I live in Texas. Texas is so dope. I was able to get an AR during the pandemic. And it wasn't that hard. We weren't even supposed to be outside. That's how great it is in Texas. And I'm very pro-gun. Everybody should have one. Everybody should have two. That's just one. Everybody should have one, and have one in your car, in your house, by the toilet, depending on your neighborhood. The worse your neighborhood is, the further the east or south in the city that you are, 9 times out of 10, you should also have a pistol, at least 22, right there by the toilet paper. All right. Or let's say you use Scott's. If all you can afford is Scott's 1-ply toilet paper where you are, and there's no judgment, I'm pretty sure you should have a 22. I'm just saying, when I was in that range of, well, you know what? I always sacrificed for at least 2-ply. Always. I would go hungry or steal from a place with 2-ply before I went the Scott's route. Last time I had Scott's, hand right through, horrible, felt like Charleston White. Let's see. If you saw that front gate, you know there's no security getting shot outside it. Thank you. Let's take a look at the embassy, matter of fact. Because the embassy about to get raided. It's only a matter of time. Let's see. Drake. And you want to know something? I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm going to be real. This is hateration-ness. But I really feel like on the inside, the opulence of this is like, for what? Real deal. The only reason to have a house this big is if you facilitating your whole family. Like, that's the only reason I feel. And if to all you mansion wanters out there, there's nothing wrong with wanting a mansion, but for me, huge houses, but it's only 1 or 2 people there, or they just, they ain't really even got no family like that. It's like, for what? Like, for what? 50 Cent even realized that when he bought Mike Tyson's house because of the damn maintenance. And Rick Ross, yes, he has a big house, but he rented out all the time. They shoot movies out there and do all sorts of stuff out there. His house is actually generating income, paying for itself. But this embassy, man, this embassy is just humongous for no reason. Like, it's no reason to have anything like this, in my opinion. To me, it's just, like, why? Let me see if I can make this screen bigger for you guys so y'all can see what's going on. This dude don't know how to play the piano. He even a fraud in regular pictures. Okay? Now, if there's any Drizzy fans out there that can say he can play the piano, I will remove that from his list of frauditry. But I don't think he can. All right, let's see. Look at this. And the thing about this is it look rich, but it don't look homely. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't look like somewhere I would want to live. Now, this room dope. I ain't gonna front. I would sit and vibe out in this room. Okay? Wouldn't be surprised if this is the first room that gets raided. But that's a dope room. I can't even hate. These right here. Don't let it be an earthquake. It's an earthquake. You can get to the archway enough time. You getting a, y'all remember the little spiky things on Super Mario? Urchin, sea urchin. These is floating sea urchins. Your head getting penetrated. Pause. Basketball court, can't hate on that. Now, I ain't go front. A big bathroom, I'm all the way down for those. I'm 100% down. Just vast. I'm cool if I could, I would have a little house, but some way with, quantum physics, if they could make it to where the bathroom would be an acre by itself, like the house would be like 2,000 square feet, but the master bathroom is an acre and it's all shower, like water come up from the front, the back, then I would do that. I would definitely do that. 1 second, y'all. I have to take this call. You'd be surprised who it is. What's the business? Not a dang thing. I'm on this live. Oh no, it's all good. What's poppin'? Bet. 7:30 for sure. All right, peace. That was actually brisk. We should be filming tonight, 7:30. New video coming on the way. Let's see what else is going on the Instagram. Oh, that was funny. Oh yeah. Sorry for my my split-mindedness. And here you go talking about the box. It's crazy. Let's see. Oh, but we went there to see the damn front gate. It don't even show the front gate, but the shit crazy. Oh, speaking of the front gate, I forgot about this. Drake's statue. This is what's really crazy. This is a statue that is in front of Drake's crib of 21 Savage. Statue is too much of a word, but when you dial in, you see this? It's actually the number pad sign for that. Now, it's funny that you see how they have these hoodies that say Hate Survivor. Earlier when I mentioned our new group, Hateration Nation, Constructive's criticism has been transformed into hate. That's what they refer to it as now. When somebody says they don't like something, now you hate them. When simply you don't like it. All right. It's crazy how you know far ahead they go. But it's not hating. We changing it for 2025. 2024, rest 24, 25, we are healthy hating. Because I'll take the moniker of hater. I'll be a hater. All right. But it's healthy because I'm criticizing something that should be criticized. I hope you guys join us. I believe there are a lot of healthy haters out there watching right now. I really do. Let's see. Let's go back to the comments. You want to know something, Paris Dream? I appreciate that. I don't like assuming. I don't like being like, oh, well, I think, when we literally got every answer to every question right here in our hand or right here in our thing. And I hate watching, I'll be watching a podcast or a channel and they be like, yeah, you know, Christmas is going to be on the 32nd this year. And they be like, oh, word, that's cool. Well, anyway, I'll be like, hold the fuck on. No, that's first off, if it's true, please point me in the direction of that knowledge. That's just like that Mexican cat that talked about it wasn't enough Mexican representation at the pop out. I don't know if y'all saw that. If you saw that, let me know in the chat. Me and Briss will be going into that. We gonna be reacting to that guy's video tonight. So if you heard about that, put a one in the chat if you heard about the Mexican cat talking about it wasn't enough Mexican representation at the pop out on Juneteenth. And he didn't know what the fuck Juneteenth was. It was wild. It was wild. Drake is definitely, you want to know something? The movie Who Cloned Tyrone? I did not like that movie for not because of the premise. Well, the premise was kind of, the premise could have worked, but they made a bunch of mistakes. However, Drake is really what the I Clone Tyrone really is. It's like weird. What is going to happen when Universal realize they want to get their $400 million back? I'm going to be honest. I can't, as much as I want Drake to evaporate into thin air, to never return, and not Aubrey the person. I need people to understand, well, not Aubrey. If all that other shit, if all that other, you know, the pedo stuff is true, then yes, you going to. But I like to focus on the character Drake is really who I hate. Because I don't know the Aubrey as a man. Well, he don't even call himself a man. He a boy. Which goes back to him wearing them hater shirts. I don't want to be a hater type shirts. Because that way, he called himself the boy. Then he infantilizes infantile. Anyway, y'all know what the hell I'm trying to say. He make himself seem like a baby. So if you hate on him to a grown up, woman usually, because his fan base is majority women. Now it's like, oh, leave Drake alone. Why are you messing with Drake? He's the boy. Dirty motherfucker. Wow. But yeah. Oh, back to what I was saying. I don't necessarily think Drake is not go get the money back. Now, whoever on some real shit, whoever's in his PR department, he should be ghost on social media. I think he just posted something lately. I think he just posted, what did he post? Nah, he ain't posted. People be getting pictures from all sorts of stuff, but they got him posting all sorts of dumb shit when he need to leave social media alone. Like, I'm not understanding why they haven't posted, but they go find a way to get their 400 million back. Now, let's say they cannot get it back in the form of money. Well, I think they are going to then have to get it back the same way that Meek Mills has been paying back how he got out of jail, which is by, what do they call it? It starts with a bussy. Let's see. Illegal guns get in Toronto. I used to live 90 minutes away, and then wow, they got guns. You know what? I'm sure. I gotta be honest. It's hard for me to make jokes and stuff about Toronto and stuff. I don't know too much about Canada at all, so I don't even know. All I know is that they eat something called let me see what it's called. It's called Poutine. Is it Canada? I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's called Poutine. And for those that are not uninitiated with what this is what it is, okay? It is potatoes with, why am I seeing this in French? Oh, in Espanol. I don't know. I can't. I barely went to school. Poutine, yeah. It's a dish with french fries and cheese curds topped with brown gravy. Who? Is marijuana legal up there? Like, it's been legal for a very long time? Because you had whoever came up with that was high as hell. And for it to be like the nationally known dish, it had to be marijuana influenced. And I'd be shocked to know that weed wasn't just readily available in preschool for you to smoke to come up with some shit like this. Cheese curds. Do y'all see this? This ain't even melted cheese. This is cheese chunks with gravy on top. What? Wow. Insane. No thank you. Anyway, back to the chats. Let's see. Drake is unseasoned shit. Ain't he though? Did y'all see that story we had posted, the short about him being in high school? Let's take a look at this short really quick, all right? Because it's crazy that this dude tricked everybody.
Straight.
Every time they try to scam. Oh, okay. There we go. That's my fault, y'all. Hold on, let me see if it'll play it.
Straight claims he wasn't cool. Straight claims he wasn't cool in high school. What made you uncool?
I just didn't. It wasn't that I wasn't cool. It was that the kids that were cool, I wasn't on their wavelength, which made me sort of uncool, I guess. So like, it was, I just saw.
You see how he worded that? He said the kids that were not cool did not think I was cool. And as much as we try to teach children, and everybody should have a healthy amount of self-esteem, right? But cool is external, meaning you can't be cool to the general population of whatever location you in unless everybody else thinks you are cool. Everybody cool should be cool to themselves. When you wake up in the morning, like Cat Williams say, you should look in the mirror and be like, yo, I'm the shit. Ain't nobody better than me. However, if you go to class, which if y'all haven't heard my story about that time I got bullied for wearing some horrible, atrocious bootleg Nikes to junior high for the first day of class and got mercilessly bullied. I needed to. I was looking like garbage out there. What did I do? I ran home and I adjusted, came back, black Grand Hills. Courtney couldn't say nothing to me after that. And I started bullying him. Not really bullying, but we was jonesing each other. However, in his mind, he said, listen to this wordplay, the cool kids didn't think I was cool, okay? Because when you are in school or work, that's just like work. If everybody think you a trash worker, no matter what you think in your head about how good you are, you just a trash worker. And you need to lift up to the rest of, what is the standard of work. That's what he needed to do in school, but he couldn't do it because cool is not in him to do it. So then he says, the cool kids didn't think I was cool, and so that kind of made me not cool. Instead of him just saying, look, the stuff they was into and how they moved around, I didn't do that, and, they thought I was a nerd or whatever, and shit, if they thought I was a nerd, that's what it is. I'm a nerd. But he didn't say that. He is still holding on and not being cool. But let's continue.
I always felt like an outsider. I went, when I was in Forest Hill, it was an all Jewish school, and just being biracial, but still being Jewish. So I was kind of connected to the kids, but sort of distant. And when kids are young, they don't necessarily comprehend everything.
Right.
So it can get a little cruel.
No, they fully comprehended. And she was a goofball. All right. Now, you notice how he said I was half black and half Jewish, but he didn't say they came to him on no racist stuff. He didn't say they came to him on no you have Magoon or whatever you Magaroon. I don't know what the terms for half people is or whatever, but he didn't say that. He just said that I was this, that. He said he felt not a part of something that was internal to him. He got made fun of because he was just a duck. Point blank, period. And now he is being what he thinks is cool. Also, I'd like to point out, this dude's eyebrows is so huge. And
a little mean.
They so weird to me, and they actually make me upset. I got, I ain't got the thinnest, but still though, it's something about his. They look like caterpillars. Don't like it. And back when I was in school, that would have been enough to pop off on you every day. Unless you came back with something worse to say about me. He never learned how to Jones, though. He never learned how to go back and forth. He never learned how to somebody come to be like, yo, your eyebrows look like somebody got a magic marker and drew them on your face. You look like a Muppet. His comeback, he didn't learn how to do no comebacks. He probably just sit there and was like, well, my mom likes him. And then went home and told his mom, and then his mom would console him and be like, no, you're okay. Those kids, they don't know what they're talking about. And then he would go in his room and write, I'm going to be the biggest star ever, and everybody's going to regret making fun of me, and all the girls that I didn't get, I'm going to get them. That's why he messing with these 17, 18-year-olds, because he got arrested development. He's still 17, 18 in his head. That's where he froze. He probably still 13, 14 in his head. He's like, yeah, I'm the coolest rapper. I'm going to take all the cool kids' girls, and they're going to, and you know what? I'm buying a six-pack. And a BBL. It's crazy. Let's get back to these comments. Never buy barbecue from a restaurant train. Drake is worse than that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if he worse than Bill Millers. Bill Millers is trash. Bill Miller. If I found out, when they bring warships close to the United States, they put it in a range to be able to hit stuff. If I was in the lead, commander in chief type person lead, and I was able to stop them, and I found out that the coordinates was to hit all the Bill Millers, and that's just it, I would just radio over to them and be like, hey, can you do this at 2 o'clock in the morning, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, make sure no humans are in there? And these just go blow up the Bill Millers, right? Not the real restaurant next to it. I don't look, because we do need to get rid of the Bill Millers. I would okay that, but Drake and Bill Miller, they might be synonymous, because I don't know if anything is worse than Bill Miller's. It's just so horrible. All right. I'm glad it works. It sounds better. Great. Appreciate y'all. Stereo. That's what I'm talking about. I'm out here causing damage like a Drake song would. Gee whiz. Sorry about that, guys. Thanks for letting me know. It's coming. Hateration Nation is coming. I'm telling y'all. Memberships is coming. And we're going to be talking about some stuff. There's a lot of stuff we want to talk about, but YouTube doesn't want us to talk about that. They will definitely make that they will suppress the video, and it don't, if they, even with the monetization, it'll turn yellow, but if it's yellow, they won't push it. So we got to make a club for it. And we're trying to decide on Patreon or a YouTube membership, but it's coming. It's definitely coming. I see bills being paid. What's up, Outsider Sports? Look, man, I got a daughter. She's about to go to college. I got a son. He's about to go to 12th grade. And I'm going to be honest. Screw them. I need to get my toy collection popping. I need to get Skeletor. I need to get what's his name? Mum-Ra. All right. And I need to get Monstar from Silverhawks. Mum-Ra from Thundercats. He-Man, Skeletor. That's why I'm here. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I mean, I need to pay for them too, but you gotta kick them out the nest sometimes. They can start their own damn YouTube. They'll be all right. Kendra said it. They gonna be all right. Whatever happened to the Ebony Prince account that was whatever happened to them? That's a good question. Let's go to the Ebony. Let's see if they still on here, because I ain't gonna front. When this beef was popping off, they still on here, and they paid for verification, whatever. I was living, like, I didn't eat probably from the time Euphoria dropped to the time that Hard Part 6 dropped. I ain't sleep. I was on the internet looking for anything. I was fiending for new music. The last update is June 4th. Not Like Us, Ebony remix. I love Strange Cities at Night. Shout out to Shaquille O'Neal. Is you stalking Shaquille O'Neal, Ebony Prince 2K24? They in Vegas. So they just going on a world tour and stuff. This is June 24th. Oh, this is 27th. Oh, so their first tweet, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of don't know how Twitter works. I guess this was a pinned. Oh, yeah, that was pinned. So that was June 4th. But as of 6 hours ago, they was at Shaq's house at night. Oh, 6 hours. I guess that was daytime, depending on where they at. Or early in the morning or whatever. But yeah, so I guess they in Vegas or whatever. I wonder, did they go to the pop out? Let's see. Martin Luther King Memorial inside Compton City Hall. This was June 22nd. I wonder, did they go to the pop out? Let's see. Outside of the unity at the end, seeing this man perform was my favorite part. I'm be honest, y'all. I'm be honest. Anybody can just take some other footage from somewhere else and say they was there. So I don't know. This whole account could be fake. I don't trust the internet, to be honest, but who knows? But as far as them going to the place, I do, all the other stuff, I do believe that, but I guess they got the money they needed or whatever with them traveling everywhere. But I don't know. Maybe they didn't get the money they needed because this nighttime pic at Shaq's house. Now, I got an Android and an iPhone. So Androids ain't automatically bad, but this ain't no high quality Android picture right here. He took that with the damn phone they give you at Walmart, the cheapest one. He did that with a USA Talk Android, because that ain't no Samsung at all. So I don't know. Maybe he didn't get the money. I'm just being prejudiced based on phones. Who's not prejudiced based on phones? Oh, you guys? Well, sorry, I am. Let's see. I'm not a hater, just a Southside player from the Himalayas. That's what's up, Tommy. Milli Vanilli. And you know what? I feel bad for Milli Vanilli. They get a bad rep. Milli Vanilli was actually... y'all gotta watch this documentary. Matter of fact, y'all have to. I think it's on Paramount Plus. It's the Milli Vanilli documentary. They actually got done really, 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 really dirty. Really, 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 really dirty. Really dirty. And actually, on top of them getting kind of done dirty and threw under the bus, they wasn't the first ones. Do y'all know this song right here? Daddy Cool. Boney T. This man right here.
She's crazy like
This dude was he was created by the same German producer that created Milli Vanilli. All right, no thanks. He was created by the same one. I ain't gonna show this too long. They be trying to do copyright, but this dude that be dancing all crazy in the memes and stuff, they did not sing any of these songs. It was a whole other crop of people, and through the 70s, they, was popping. And guess what? They got done dirty too. They didn't get the money that they was supposed to. And Milli Vanilli did get the money, but when the allegations came out, they got thrown under the bus. And they actually wanted to sing their own stuff. They really did. And it's a sad story. They was young too. And that's why old boy off the self. Good documentary. Y'all should definitely check it out. It's a real watch. Hold up. No Weird Al slander here. Weird Al wrote all them songs. They was parody songs, but Eat It, that's a classic. That's a great video. Put a lot of work into it. Also, speaking of Weird Al, now this is a fake documentary. I think this is on Tubi. Where is it? It might not be on Tubi. It's a mockumentary, is what I'll say. Mockumentary. The Weird Al Yankovic story. It was played by what's that? The wizard guy. Y'all know that book, The Wizards. About the Wizards. It's a book and movies. Anyway, he played them. Actually, pretty funny movie. It's a parody movie itself. So, I would check it out. All right. I'm cool with creative people. People who are creative. You coming up with some stuff or you twist some stuff. Like the dude that made BBL Drizzy, it wasn't Metro Boomin. Metro Boomin got that sample from some dude that just went on AI and typed in BBL Drizzy, and the AI made the song. So I can't say it's trash because it was catchy. Hold on. Yes, come in.
Where's the bacon?
What bacon?
There's no more bacon?
That bacon was in there for like 8 years. I threw it away. But guess what it is in there? We got some canned corn. That's a good substitute for bacon, I would say. All right, let's see. Let me make sure I ain't tripping. Because my lunch is actually ran over. But it's okay, I still got some time. All right. The Paris Dream, I think they deleted it. Oh, we found that. Drake makes UMG too much money and he is close to, yeah, but they go get their money from Drake one way or the other. He really can't, and that's why Kendrick was making fun of him on stage dancing like him, which his fake dancing was better. Let's see. Did y'all watch the disabled that guy from the story actually wrote a article about that. What was his name? Ebony Prince. Ebony Prince, disabled journalist. Article. Let's see if we can find it. All right, Christopher Alvarez. Let's see what the Drake of social media has to say about it. I despise TikTok. I really do. I got an account, yes, but this is from an old channel I had, and it didn't even go to the dang video because it's trash. It's a trash app, and I hate it, and not a healthy hate of it neither. Like, they need to really get rid of this. Let's see. All right, here we go. We gonna go to the article. He wrote it in the Brooklyn Eagle. And for y'all who don't know who this is who the Ebony Prince dude was talking about. Right here. All right. Now, for those who may not be familiar with this guy, when I first saw him, he kind of reminded me of this dude from Total Recall. Not to make jokes or anything. I hope this doesn't count as a joke, but that's really what it really reminded me of. And it got me to thinking, like, if you followed the Ebony Prince thing, why was Drake hanging out with this dude? Real talk. He not a kid. He a grown dude. And the story goes, they was chilling. They saw him downstairs like, hey, come listen to some new tracks. Okay. They invited this guy up here. Not saying you can't hang with a disabled person. I done kicked it with disabled people. They regular people, right? But the story that he told, let me make sure I can get to the story where he said it. Let's see. I want to get to his quotes about what he said occurred. Because the Christopher Alvarez guy, I believe he was like, he was chilling downstairs and I was with Drake that night because we briefly met at dinner, but all the accusations are false, he said. What follows is Alvarez's statement of the facts, who he actually is, why people should stop whatchamacallit and all that stuff. But I'm trying to get to that night because I got to be honest. Don't care about your villain origin story. I'm a 26-year-old trapped in a 9-month-old's body. Oddly enough, Drake is a 7-year-old trapped in a 37-year-old's body. I guess they do have something in common. He was born to a Hispanic couple in Colombia. He has trantrophoric dysplasia type 2, which is a skeletal disorder. All right. I've had the privilege to be with Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and other celebrities who have been very nice to me, but I don't understand where all the lines blurred with the fans. I can confirm that I was with Drake on the night of January 22nd, 2023, after his NYC concert with 21 Savage. I was called to meet Drizzy at the Mark. I would never call another dude Drizzy, period, unless it was BBL Drizzy. That's me hating. Excuse me. At the Mark Hotel, which we gonna do a video about the Mark Hotel. For the uninitiated, the Mark Hotel is like a $50,000 a night and up place that celebrities stay at. Why? Because what happens at the Mark stays at the Mark, and they will do everything to make sure that doesn't occur. That's why that Ebony Prince stuff was such a big kind of deal, because they allegedly work there, and when stuff gets lost or whatever, and they auction off the things that they find, and this whole thing with, whoever was paying for that info didn't pay them or whatever, blah 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 blah. However, back to the Mark. The Mark is the hotel that the celebrities that go to the gala, the Met Gala ball and stuff, they stay there afterwards. I wonder what they're doing in there to want to have that much security. They got to be doing some crazy weird stuff. But let's continue. He said he was, after his NYC concert with 21 Savage, I was called to meet Drizzy at the Mark Hotel, and we had a blast listening to new beats. I am not in a position to talk about his character outside our meetings, but I can say I was not violated in any way. Growing up in society that was not meant for me to succeed in, I would never put myself in a position that would further dehumanize the disability community. Then he goes into facts about approximately 80% of women, 30% of men with developmental disabilities have been sexually assaulted. 1.8% of women with disability have reported the R word. Apparently you can't say that on YouTube, I guess. And I know the struggle to be that puts the light. And I know the struggle, and to be put in that light has been scary for me and for other friends of the community. There are rumors that the hotel security guard was fired for letting me wait outside the hotel instead of leaving me out to freeze, which I believe this is true, and I feel bad. You see how crazy the security is there? They weren't even supposed to let him in. Drake made a special way to let him in. Now, from the outside looking in, we could be like, oh, look at how such a good person Drake is, and he's hanging out with this guy who had got dealt. This dude a journalist. He's a hip hop journalist. He hangs around celebrities all the time. This guy writes for the Brooklyn Eagle. All right, that's not the biggest. You ain't getting no big promo out of this. He doesn't refer to Drizzy as a friend or anything. He just says, I met Kendrick and I met Drizzy previous times. Now, if I'm going to be myself and put on the tinfoil hat, I think he was up there and Drake was being a fan. That's just my thoughts. It was a good, nice fluff piece though. And who knows? Maybe it didn't happen. I don't believe that though. But that's just me. All right? That's just me. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. That was not right. But it was accurate. We can't say that this isn't accurate. I'm just saying. Let's be honest here. All right, let's go to these let's go back to the chats and see what's going on. Let's see. The Thunderous Truth. What's the business? Yes, he is definitely a fan. Yeah, my partners did their thing versus them Canadians. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm gonna think it was sports related because of your name. I sent you a link of one of the shorts. It's Jim Carrey's parody of Informer by Snow from In Living Color. They put Drake in the parody and it fits perfect. Did you send it in a chat? How'd you send it? Because I don't even know. Do y'all remember when YouTube, you could message somebody on YouTube? Y'all remember that? Like it had a whole, DM system. I wish they would bring that back. I really wish. I'm going to look for that as I go through the chats, Bronxies, and I appreciate that. They played Meet the Grams at one of their practices. Ice cold. That's really what you should play when you going up against the opponent to really get in that, Hannibal Lecter, I'ma eat your children, Mike Tyson, bite off the ear, mood to destroy your opponents. That's what you should do. People say you should always bet on the opposite of what Drake's bets on. That would make sense. Did y'all hear about that one time where he wanted to sue this Canadian casino because they actually had it's actually what's the word I'm looking for? Ethical place that doesn't allow even the richest of people to overextend themselves. Let's see. Drake angry at casino. All right. So he lost 12 million and I think he put in another 8. But let's see. Drake really gambled. Oh my gosh. This was 2 years ago. Drake. And this is from his forum. Oh, I ain't sharing it. This is from. I'm still not sharing it. Why not? I don't know. Let me see. What happened to my share? Let me share this with y'all. I don't know what happened. It disappeared. We'll just do. Oh, that's why it disappeared. Hold on, y'all. This is crazy. This is literally from his actual Reddit, where, as you know, I'm not a fan of the word glazing for 40-plus-year-olds, but I'm going to say that. But apparently, he gambled over $1 billion since December. And this was in 2002. That's crazy. This is what Kendrick was talking about. And I wasn't even aware. How you gonna be? It's crazy to me how rich people gamble. That's how I know, like, you gotta just kind of be. I could see you going and play blackjack and stuff, and you go in there with like a rack, and then you just trying to have fun and see how big you can get it. Pause, and then but just going in with 500 for what? Unless you are in massive debt and you're trying to pay your way out. Maybe you were in debt for paying for protection. Maybe you are trying to buy yourself out of insane deals that you possibly can't get your way out of. Who knows? Or maybe you are just addicted to gambling and a horrible person. And we can't forget a freaky ass nigga. Let's continue. But let's see. Drake threatens to sue casino. I think that's what it was. Oh, so check this out. This was 2018. And this is from The Province. This is the article from The Province. Gotta be honest. Don't know where the hell that is. Sounds Canadian to me. Drake fans blast BC casino after rapper alleges racial profiling. Let's check it out. This is crazy. Popular Canadian rapper Drake is again accusing a business of racial profiling. It's funny how he tried to use his blackness. And this time it's at I guess this British Columbia BC casino. In an Instagram post, Drake, who is in Vancouver to perform at Rogers Arena Stadium on Rogers Arena Saturday and Sunday, claims he was refused service at Park Vancouver's casino. He alleges casino staff were profiling, but does not elaborate on what they said. Once again, just like when he was talking about being bullied at school, and he alleged that, he was getting bullied, but he brought up him being mixed, but he didn't say that they said anything about him being mixed. He just brought up being mixed and then say he was bullied, but no receipts. No, yeah, they called me XYZ. Same thing with this. Racially profiled, but hasn't said that anybody said anything racial to him. Let's continue. The post was enough to infuriate his fans, who quickly blasted the casino in bad reviews on social media. Park Casino issued a statement Saturday afternoon to apologize. You may be aware of a situation at our casino last night, said Park President Drew Baruni. On behalf of Park Vancouver, we would like to apologize for the experience our customer had. We are operating in one of the most complex, highly regulated industries, and we're always looking to better our community. Now, I don't know who the province is, and it looks like they tried to make Drake look like he really did, but let's see why he really was quote unquote refused at this casino. Let's see if this story has not been buried. Drake limits. Let's see if I can Google it enough. Here we go. Now, I gotta be real. This the name of this website is called Exclaim. So we're gonna double fact check this, but I'm pretty sure this is also accurate. It says this is November 2018. For anybody just coming in, this is not recent. This is just some old shit. Further validating Kendrick's remarks that he has gambling problems. Over the weekend, Drake accused Park Vancouver's casino of racially profiling after being denied service. Let's click on that link about the denial of service, leading to thousands of fans to lighten up the establishment in Instagram comments. Now, the rule, in efforts to claim that fury, the BC government has stepped in to help explain the province's new anti-money laundering rules. The rule, which has been in effect in BC since January that year, which this happened in November 2022. The law had been enacted in January of that year. So if he is the gambler that he is, I'm pretty sure he knew this law existed. You see how he tried to worm his way out of being a degenerate by blaming it on racial profiling? But let's continue. The new rules that we have in British Columbia are meant to apply universally. British Columbia Attorney General David Abbey told CTV, and I skipped it actually. The rule, which has been in effect since January, requires cash carrying customers to provide a source of funds declaration if they try and spend $10,000 or more in one visit. And while Ebby didn't name Drake specifically, it's safe to assume that's who he was referring to. The money laundering rules were implemented after it was revealed that millions of dollars were being laundered through casinos in British Columbia by organized criminals. Ebby said the new rules have resulted in suspicious cash transaction declining by 99%. All right. And let's see. You see how this Exclaim magazine had that, but if we click on Billboard, that was on the 5th, the day after. Anything from the main media is just saying that he accused them of racial profiling and that they apologized. Not going into what they were apologizing for and why he got turned away. It's the same copy and paste story on all the main media. It's crazy. Let's see what the griot has to say. If they keeping it 100. Let's see. You may be aware of the situation. Yeah. Drizzy fans weren't having it. They have taken to social media where their outrage is full on display. BS. The media is owned. Can't even believe these folks, man. That's wild. That's wild. Let's see. At work only, so I have one in anyway. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. Appreciate you, Toy. Thank you for understanding. It's not a little tiny opinion. It's totally valid. And like I said, we need that in this world. I heard Ozark is really good. I'm one of them people. I got a very short attention span. I only like comedy movies. I ain't into dramas and long stuff unless my wife get me pulled into it. What I'll do if she don't watch the show and don't plan on watching the show, I literally go to YouTube, spoiler YouTubers who just talk about shows, and I will get 20 years. I get all the seasons done in like, a year or two. I mean, not a year or two, like a week or two of just watching YouTube, or I'll just go to Wikipedia and read it all. That's how I got through Dune. I know the entire Dune lore from the first book all the way to the end from Wikipedia, because I'm damn sure not reading them thick ass books. And that's for real. A slur with every sip is crazy. Let's see. That would be wild. And I'm pretty sure they're working on it. They probably already got a can that do that only is available for them up there. I do not support Ack on any level. You want to know something, man? Ack is a young dude, and how he got himself to where he at is we go do a video about Ack, how he came up. We go react to someone who does the deep research, because he pretty much just came up off of the death and destruction going on in Chicago. However, it is what it is. I watch him because he do be getting a scoop on some stuff. I don't watch him like that though. I only watch him when stuff going on that he is dropping. He funny to watch, but yeah, he a young cat, and I'm just glad that I'm not of his generation. And if I was his generation, I wouldn't watch dude. But he kind of like watching Jerry Springer or something. No, Jerry Springer he himself was a good host. I don't know. He's just a weird little troll dude that's kind of fun to peek in on from time to time. Pause. Oh, Toy, appreciate that. Toy it won't share it up here, but thank you for that super chat. We really appreciate that. This is our first super chat on the live stream. Hold on, I got some sound effects in here that I've been wanting to play, and let's see if I can find it. All right, I hope you guys heard that. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Toy. Dag, this chat is so far back. I'm so behind. Now still talking about the 2-ply. Let's see. My initials are the last 4 digits of my grandparents. Aw, ain't that sweet? That's dope. That's nice. And I never would have guessed it. When y'all get on Patreon, I hope you make the lives. They will be. They definitely will be. They will be. And we planning to have 3 tiers, 2 or 3 tiers. We trying to figure it out or whatever. Because like I said, there's so many topics that we really want to talk about. We literally just chopped it up yesterday about the topics we really want to talk about. This channel was born out of the hatred of Drake, but the love of the culture. However, in YouTube's eyes, we just, hip hop beef channel, whatever, blah, blah. So we go still post like stuff we want to talk about, but we gonna be talking about Drake, Kendrick, whatever, blah, blah, whatever is popping. But for the actual subjects we want to talk about, such as the reason why you shouldn't be supporting Elon Musk, or why a whole bunch of stuff, financial stuff, government stuff. basically we gonna be talking about this type of activities. All right, so if you like going down the rabbit hole, as Kendrick said, we can go much further. I promise. Catch us on the Patreon. It should be up and ready by next week. We will be having live chats, live streams. You can hop on via call or video if you want to during those live streams. And also, if you are the top tier, which is I forgot what we called it. But anyway, if you're in that tier, you also get to vote for what we'll talk about. So we'll have member polls that you will get to participate, members only, and get to choose, make your voice heard about what we'll be talking about. It's going to be great. Great. Is there evidence that shots came from a registered car in Drake's name? Man, it ain't evidence that no shots happened at all. Clout and flex. He's a very lonely. Exactly. I'm gonna be honest. Me and Briss was talking about Mayweather. It's like you got literally 100 cars. Like it's nothing. You done bought everything you could buy. Like it's no more. And lately, I've been seeing that he actually trains like the youth and stuff in his area or wherever he at and stuff. So he does do like that type of stuff, which is cool. And I hope he grew out of that money, because I remember when the pandemic happened, it was that meme of him in the hotel room. Not the meme, but he had shared it. He was in the hotel room. There's like 20 strippers in there, just all twerking, and he was just sitting there, and it just looked dead. And it was like, you know, that's stuff fun for only so long before it just get played out. Like, I think anybody that's reached a certain level of success, that's why a lot of rich people be like, money don't matter. But you got to get to that point to where you had enough money to realize that, oh, wow, it don't matter. Yeah, it makes certain problems go away. You ain't got to worry about eating or keeping a roof over your head and stuff like that. But after that, everything else is icing. Then you really start realizing, you know what? I ain't talked to my aunt Mayful, who kept me when I was little, in 20 years. Let me check up on her. And stuff like that. You want to actually spend time with your kids and actually help other people. You see, especially if you came from nothing. If you came from nothing and you ain't helping other people that came from nothing, what are you doing? You are wasting your life away. You can't be happy. Drake didn't come from nothing, though. So he don't know nothing about that. If you look at the news footage, there was yellow tape across the front door of the house itself. Man, you want to know something? Let me see. Hold on. This is where this tape is. I've been looking for this tape forever. Forever and ever I've been looking for that tape. Still got these hands, too. I guess Chunky took it. Oh, you know what? I was about to say we got yellow tape, which we did for Chunky's Halloween party, but I guess they took it or somebody threw it away. But I will say, everything happens for a reason. Do y'all know how long I've been looking for this damn masking tape? Literally 2 years. And I knew it was here. And since it wasn't like a real need, I wouldn't buy no more, because I knew it was around the house. And by the time, you know, I would get up to look around, I'd be like, I don't even need that shit. But thank you, RMS 2110. Wow. I'm so elated. You don't understand. Because I was going to use this masking. I'm going to use this today. But yeah, we don't got the yellow tape. Anybody can put yellow tape up, though. I really think that whole thing was staged. Me personally. $50K a year just for keep up. Exactly. You got the whole... Just to keep... The water bill is crazy. Electric bill crazy. Everything is crazy the bigger your house is. And if you ain't got a family in that thing, if people ain't actually utilizing it, it literally is a waste. Literally a waste. He ain't playing no piano, but he a pro at A minor. Hold on, I think I got that sound effect.
A minor.
Yes, it's gonna be real. I just dropped the link up there. It's not showing in this chat window. It might be showing. Let me see. Hold on. Let me check this other chat window. Cause it's not, the link ain't showing in that one. Oh, but if I move it, so in order for me to see stuff, I gotta highlight. It's this app I'm using to be able to put y'all stuff on there. But I remember what it was. You said it was a song that they put Drake in. I think it was Snow and Farmer. I'm gonna find it and look it up. I ain't forgot about it. Matter of fact, let me look it up right now, so I don't be a liar. Informer Drake song. Let's see if it pop up on the tube itself. Oh, there you go. But you say they put Drake in it. I see the actual what time is it? I see the regular parody. You saying it was one that had they put him in it? But for those who don't know what they was talking about, this is the Jim Carrey parody from the Fantabulous show in Living Color. All right. Which always kept it real and would, of course, be a part of the hateration. Jim Carrey is also a part of the hateration as well. So that's for anybody that didn't know what the hell was being spoke of, especially if you a little child or, you know, in your 20s or something like that. Let me see. Let me get back up to these chats. Brislingo was in the house. I said something plausible for the statue. Oh, okay, yes. The statue is very plausible. Definitely. Gonna be honest, I forgot what the ones and the twos were about, but I'm hoping that whatever it was positive. I'm gonna have to start writing stuff down whenever I ask about that. 400 million in bussy payments, yes. And I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine how you could have. It can't be enough bussy in the world for that. It just can't. Or it had to be just run ragged. What if the BBL wasn't actually a BBL, but it was a rejuvenation? What if he have to go back and get it rejuvenated because of his monthly bussy payments? Wow. That's what Kendrick said. I can go much deeper with the rabbit hole. Pause. Wow. Cheese fry. I know you ain't talking about that Poutine. That wasn't no damn cheese fries. That was disgusting. Not to be too dark, but they may do him like MJ to get their money back. K-Dot saying salute to that a bit. They might. And that's something we gonna talk about in the Patreon, because when it comes to MJ, Prince, Whitney, and then on the flip side, the whole 27 club, if you know, you know, we're going to be talking about that in the Patreon. I have some theories of my own that does not align with the rest of the community, but that's what we're going to be talking about on the Patreon, y'all. Yes, it's Poutine. And listen to the name, Poutine. What does that sound like? That's very close to Punani, which me and Briss just talked about how they don't even sound attractive for something that is very attractive. Chips, cheese, and gravy is an English luxury dish. We certainly don't have no fancy name for it. Luxury. I think that's sarcasm. Bruce Leeds. That's a dope name, Bruce Leeds. Are you from Leeds? Ain't it a Leeds, Europe or something? A Leeds, London? Hold on, let me look it up because I don't want to be wrong. Let me see. How can I make this? Hold on, y'all. I got to edit this chat window because it won't let me show the totality of the. Okay, here we go. Drake is mashed potatoes. When it's good, you don't notice it's on your dish. When it's bad, you slap the chef that mess. Yo, Drake is gravy. All right. And I know a lot of y'all gravy lovers out there probably gonna be like, oh, he ain't gravy. Gravy is good. Gravy is not good, and that's what Drake is. Cool is subjective. Cool is very subjective, but is it though? Is it? Let's be honest. It's certain things that are universally cool, okay? Universally, a trip to Hawaii is a universally cool trip to take. It's probably less than 1% of the population that would not want to go to Hawaii, okay? Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell. Undoubtedly super cool. It's nobody that saw Zach Morris and was like, you know what? I don't think he's that cool of a guy. Who's just that cool, all right? Jordans. Undeniably cool. 99.9% of the population. And if you don't think it's cool, something is wrong with you. But I get what she's saying, though. I get you. Like, cigarette smoking is not cool. It used to be that kind of cool, though, back in the 50s and 60s. Back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, you weren't smoking a cigarette. You was not cool. Now, you are uncool for smoking the cigarettes. So, it does change. But I get what you're saying. Cool is subjective. However, like me, I think this back here is the coolest shit ever. And some sports people might be like, oh, that ain't cool. You don't watch basketball today? Yeah. So you are right, but at the same time, I'm talking about that. I'm talking about when you in high school, it is a cool kids club. It is a cool place to sit at lunch. It is cool when you in high school or elementary or whatever. I'm just saying. You right. We both right. Drake is a sissy. Wait, Drake sissy? I don't know if Elon Musk is racist, but he definitely a dweeb. Yes, Ace Mechanus. And Erica Christian, shout out to you. Appreciate you for that. Please elaborate on the Drake and Sissy Houston. I want to know how this working, how that work. His pops, I really feel like his pops ain't got no choice but to be. It's kind of like them old NBA owners. Like, when they grew up, like, they probably owned the slaves. So, it's got to be very hard to break away from that thought process when, like, you spent 3/4 of your life thinking that way. You know what I'm saying? If Elon himself is, I mean, it wouldn't be like, oh, no, not it. Are you serious? Elon is? I'll be like, okay. Moving to Texas next summer. Sorry, another California coming y'all's way. Teresa, I'm happy for you, but I ain't go front. Depending on the reason you came down here, I'm gonna be honest, all y'all came down here and just made everything more expensive. I appreciate it because my house value has went through the roof, but you could have came if it 4 years ago, 4 years before Toyota moved down here and they pulled all they Californian employees here, you could have came down here and balled out of control, but those days are over. It's California junior prices, except for gas. We ain't touching y'all on that gas. What part of Cali you coming from? I was at a predominantly white school. I was always, yes, and they'll accept the roast. That's what's crazy. I was in acting class. My school I'm from Little Rock, so it was like mixed. Everything was really mixed. If you was go to anything predominantly white, you was in private school or something like that. But I was in like the next step to private school there. And we trash on them all day, and they just, oh, that's funny. When what was it? You know, the first like major school, blang, blang, blang. Everybody was French Coat Mafia after that, and they just laugh at it. What they gonna say? Nothing. I'm like, look, bro, you French. But then I ain't go front though. Actually, for a little bit we did, but then we kind of looked at each other like, but what if they really do? What if they really are? I think we need to start being nice to Sean and Chad. I'm gonna go make friends with them guys. Hey guys, Chad, the French Coast Mafia, that wasn't me. That was their idea. All right. Do you guys want some poutine from the lunchroom? They don't have it, but I will make it for you. Okay. Let's see. Foreigners don't know how to roast. I'm not gonna say that because I got German homies that will go in on you. I got homies worldwide. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say Drake don't know how to roast. That's what I'm gonna say. I feel like he's always. I feel like he always others his own blackness. Yes, in the way he speaks. Yes, like it's just like what people been saying. He to him is like a. You know what? I'm mixed today. Let me put it on. All right. Hey, don't talk to me like that. It's because I'm mixed, isn't it? All right. But then he goes to the club. He go to Houston. Oh. Yo, yo, yo. This is what Drake think being black. Yo, yo, yo. That's how he looked to me. That's how he's always looked to me. That's what, and I never could see how people bought how he was trying to act. Shit is wild. Real him is, yeah, so, I got bullied and I wasn't a cool kid, but the cool kids thought, I wasn't cool, so look at me, I don't got a good hairline. Yeah, when Ross was calling white boys, only come back, how you gonna call, what? It's so many good comebacks he could have came back with, but he don't have it in him to come back, because Ross wasn't lying. And guess what? You want to know something? Maybe Ross is racist because I don't ever see or feel the mixedness in him. Where is the other 50%, Dennis? Where is it? Are your jeans that weak? It only barely put a wave in the hair. Because most of J. Cole, he ain't got that problem. Even let's go here. All right, let's look at somebody who, when I found out they was mixed, I was like, you was a damn liar. You a liar. This guy right here. Does he try to overcompensate for it? And I ain't gonna lie, looking at his picture, let me double fact check, because I'm still amazed. Let's see, is Logic biracial? Maybe it was another rapper, because that's crazy. Wow. He is biracial. And for some reason, the picture didn't show the way I needed it to show. But apparently, this is his pops. And here you go. That's a good picture. This is his pops. What is going on? All right. Wow. This is literally like his family tree. I don't know why these pictures is being all weird and stuff. And I'm on an Israeli site. Yo, y'all, if the stream cut again, they came and got me. Because I don't know what this is. But it was nice hanging out with you guys. Anyway, I don't know. His pops black, though? His pops look more Latin. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's me. No, maybe it's me. His pops look like what was that movie? Breaking. What the hell? This movie, I seen this movie too. Breaking was good, but we ain't talking about that. Oh, I put the G at the end. That's what. Here we go. This who his pops look like to me. His pops look like either one of these dudes, they'll do. That's what his pops look like to me. So I'm gonna say, like, his pops, he is on the cusp. He made it over, but he on the cusp of mixed. Like, he got a dab of mixed in. But he don't overcompensate. He don't be like, yo, 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 look at me, da, da, da. None of that. He just be Logic. Super cusp mixed Logic. This is biracial. This is what biracial is. Mixed to me, you gotta be like J. Cole mixed. This dude is biracial. For me, it's a difference. If I offended anyone, totally sorry. That's just how I feel about it. It is what it is. Let's get back to these comments. They can't imitate this violence. The show can't. OMG, I said Drake stopped growing in high school mentally because how he did. He is in Arrested Development for sure. Bruce Lee's. You sure do know your documentaries. I saw the documentary. They really thought it was their voice. Yo. How you go think it's your voice and they won't let you in the studio? And I am a documentary fiend. That's the only reason I pay for these streaming services outside of these people in this house to watch they retardo shows. And apologies to the special needs thing, comparing, just using that word. I'm sorry. Damn 2024. Hateration group though. Freedom. Because I don't mean it that way. Gee whiz. I done messed it up. Pointed out. Oh well. Christopher Alvarez. Yep. Crane from Ninja Turtles. He sure was. Christopher Alvarez. Right here. Sorry, buddy. It's just actualities. Okay? It's actuality. He should get him one of these. He get him one of these, he ain't got to worry about Drake messing with him no more. I'm just saying. Yeah, it is very Krang-like he is. Man, we ain't got no damn bacon, man. That bacon, I just threw it away. We had it in there for but you want to know something? Let me show you the bacon we got. And I had the discard of the bacon. All right. So this is the kind of bacon we get. And I'm going to be honest. This is going to be blasphemous to the bacon community. And I deserve to be shunned. All right. Because the best kind of bacon is thick cut bacon, preferably from your local butcher shop, that you put your oven on 350 degrees and bake it in the oven and or air fry it. However, that takes too long. My life, it moves fast over here. So, this is the bacon that we get here. And I'm going to be honest, this might be the last time we get in this bacon. All right. For the simple fact, now this is pre-cooked. Okay. And when I say it's pre-cooked, I don't mean you got to put it in the microwave and it be all flimsy. No, it be crispy and it be thick. Piss-offs. All right. However, we bought at Sam's Club, not this specific thick cut kind, but they got another thick cut. Not the reserve, but they got another thick cut. Got it at Sam's Club. It's like 86 pieces of bacon in there. And I opened it, only used it once or twice. This had to be in February. Forgot it was at the bottom of the refrigerator. Last week or last month, I go to open it. It's no mold. And I understand it's cured in the salt and stuff, and it's naturally preserved and things, but it didn't smell. It wasn't sticky. Nothing that actual, raw bacon. And I understand it's cooked and they pack it with preservatives. However, I just couldn't do it. I had to throw it away. It was too scientific for me. All right. It was just too scientific. And I was really shocked. But it's so convenient. 3 seconds in the microwave. Crispy, thick bacon. I don't like to wait, man. I don't like to wait. Drake stayed in Epstein's old room. Is that for real? Like at the Mark? That's wild. That's wild. True. And that's some weirdo stuff he would do. Buying the old what is it? Artifacts of hip hop. Weird dude. Facts. He got paid off because before he was threatening to get paid or else. Yep. We talking about Ebony Prince, y'all. He sure did. The Panthers. Okay. What's that? It's a hockey team? They got rid of... Hold on. They got rid of DMs on here. Yeah, man. It was such a... I'm going to tell you this. Back before Juicy J sold his soul, which that is definitely a Patreon talk for that one. But he would be on YouTube all the time, 2006, 2007, just making beats in his house and all sorts of stuff. And I had hit him up on DM. I was like, yo, you need an intern or something? And my kids was babies. Me and my wife, then girlfriend, was together, whatever. Wasn't no way I was gonna be able to go to California. But he was like, yo, you make it out to Cali, I'll be an intern. And I've been interning at other places, and interning is how you get your way into certain spaces. He was like, yeah, you make it out here. I was like, man, I could have interned for Juicy J, man. DMs on YouTube. It was a great time. Celebrities and stuff will hit you back. It was crazy. And they'll hit you back in real life too. Depending on how you holler at them. Did you check Alvarez social media tonight that the encounter happened? If it was an incident, he would have posted something. It's not every day the biggest pop star asks you. Exactly. Wait, I don't know if you're saying if it was an incident, he would have posted something as if something bad happened, or he would have posted him hanging out with Drake. In both, he would definitely, but I don't know. He tried to frame it like he hang out with celebrities and stuff. So, maybe if you saying that he would have posted if he was hanging with Drake, I would give him an out if he is, done hung around celebrities. Because once you meet one or two, it's like, they breath stink just like ours. But if the night of the incident, he didn't post something because of the incident, I wouldn't see why he would post, but I get it. Ozark is dope. I gotta check that out. Yo, hold on. Let me see if Dark Matter is what the show I'm talking about that I read. Dark Matter. Let me see if it's the same one. Cause they be talking about this on Joe Budden podcast and they really into it. Let me go to the Wikipedia. I ain't gonna go to no spoilers, Harris Horror stuff or nothing, but I just want to see when the show started and shit. Cause we might watch it. Disambiguation. It's based on a book? It's a film. The Forces. I did. Yep. This is the one I read. And I know the ending too. I read through the whole. I read through all the I read the Wikipedia of the books and stuff. If this is correct. Yep, I read all of these. Well, the whole Wikipedias, and you're not gonna be able to see none. I'm gonna go through real fast, but the synopsis is really good. And then I went on the Reddits to get all the deeper meaning, because it do get kind of confusing and stuff as far as with all of the travel, the different types of traveling, and what occurs while this traveling is happening, and all of the what's the word I'm looking for? It's really good as far as how humans act, no matter what kind of technology we use and what access to what power we are. We still humans at the end of the day and do human stuff and make decisions based on emotions and stuff. Really good thing. Once you get to the end of it, I felt that the ending was appropriate. And I'm going to leave it there for you. But yeah, so unfortunately, I'm not going to watch the show because I know the whole damn thing. And that's my problem. I be wanting to know. So I go straight to the source. That's why you be seeing me Google stuff here. But enjoy the show. I think you're going to really enjoy it. Really gonna. I was always wondering too if that was the same thing when they was talking about it, because I read about it soon as it dropped on Netflix, and I went on Reddit and saw people talking about it. I was like, it's time to find out what it's about. AK is 30. Oh my gosh, AK 30? Chipmunk face ass young man. I ain't go front. People think I'm way younger than what I am too, so that's what I get. I can't really judge people's ages and stuff because I'm not good at it. Wow. Yeah, he old enough. I hope he really be feeling the way he be feeling too. He younger than me, but only by like 12, 13 years. So I don't. But yeah, I guess 30 is still low. I guess it's still low. I give him a pass. He missed out on a good thing, and he ain't from here either. So I got a 51-year-old Brooklyn homie who constantly sends me Kendrick hate. Might have to rethink this friendship. You know, Tiptoe. I understand that. What this remind me of, this Kendrick and Drake. I wonder, is this the same as when Trump and Hillary was running against each other? Because motherfuckers was lit. I remember, I ain't on Facebook no more. I hate Facebook. I despise Facebook. But when I was on Facebook, watching the amount of people unfriend each other and go in on each other, during that election was insane. I understand both sides. The same thing with this Kendrick Drake stuff. But the Kendrick Drake stuff, it's music for the most part. But if the reasoning why you following, then I'm going to base my judgment on like why. You know what I'm saying? Like Britt's just like music and stuff, and he don't really be caring about all that extra stuff. Me, for the most part, if you say that you was selling dope or anything in your music, I'm going to look. I'm trying to find records. If you done said you done offer some people, I need to see who you hung out, because you might not got caught. I know people who have not got, well, no, they got caught. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be looking and really ridiculing you, because I'm of the era and of the area to where if you talking that and you ain't doing it, why am I listening to you? The only person who really got a pass, and that's just because, which Drake should have learned from instead of beefing with, was Rick Ross. Rick Ross his way through all of the stuff that 50 threw at him. However, Rick Ross was a CEO at a prison. Even if you don't know anybody that's really in prison, all you gotta do is watch Eyes or any other prison show to know that most of the contraband, if not all of the contraband, is brought through the CEOs. So he definitely probably was moving a lot of weight during his time period as a correctional officer, because he never ever spoke about it, which was another win that Drake should have learned from. If somebody's saying some shit about you and it ain't for real, why the hell you gonna address it? Heart Part 6, weirdo. I'm too rich to be, I'll be in jail by now if I was really a pedo. Ho, 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 look at me, I got a weird hairline. You can buy the yellow tape at the hardware store. Exactly. Briss like bill 400 plus. What? Yo, on some real shit. That's not far off. And you don't want to know what my water bill is. It's insane. Matter of fact, I'm calling a plumber because we gotta have a leak. And we had a leak. Got that leak fixed. Bill's still insane. But thanks to you Californians, Teresa, thanks for raising everything. It was so nice. Tiptoe with the super chat. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. Where the sound effects at? I gotta get more better sound effects than the children. Oops, that wasn't a good one. Wait. There we go. That's a good one. That's a positive sound. Appreciate you. Appreciate the super chats that have come in. Really appreciate that. And this is the second one. Our second super chat. Very appreciative. Thank you so much. It's crazy seeing so many grown men out here being Drake. Yes. You want to know something? It's not too far off from the LeBron Jordan faction, right? However, they are literally arguing based on seeing these people actually do stuff on the court. Like they arguments is based on real life actions. These dudes glazing for Drake. Please, someone direct me to a YouTube video where he is freestyling for real. No pencil or paper. Or not joking. Because a lot of his freestyles, he be joking. And just be or seen him in the studio, long sessions. I have seen Neptune's videos of Pharrell in there writing the shit. We seen the Black Album, the DVD that came with the Black Album. I forgot what it was called, but we seen Jay-Z in there getting his Rain Man on, the Timberlands beats. When have we seen that from Drake? How you go glaze musically for someone you have never seen create the music? There are screenshots and photos of him. You know what? I said I wouldn't go look. But you know what? I want to find it. Let's see. Drake in the studio. Let's see. Isn't it crazy how you type Drake in the studio and parodies of him pop up first? All right, Drake in the studio. Let's see. Let's see what this is. Is this him just joking around? Is he actually doing any work?
Play that shit for me and Kobe on the bus.
No, he is not working. He dancing. No pad or pen. Once again. No, and you know what? We gave all that flack to what's his name, to that dude that was driving in the car. He just dancing like his homeboy. Wow. This is what he do in the studio? Not work? Not no pad or pen? He get up, he be like, yes, I'm gonna say that. Thank you for telling me to say that. I'm gonna go in the booth and repeat that word for word. Hey, look at me. Oh, I'm a weirdo. Oh wow, look. Oh yeah, I'm so corny. Wow. Look at me. Justin Bieber like, oh please, someone save me. He's a freak ass nigga. I need to get out of here. Oh my gosh, it's happening. And this goes back to the Odell Beckham stuff. You see the dances? It's all online, man. I can't even. Somebody was talking about the Odell Beckham and the head video with this young man and stuff, man. And didn't need to look no further. He in the studio not making nothing. He is doing no creating. Not no pad or pen. And nobody has ever said, oh, you know Drake, right off the top of his head. He don't Drake. He don't. And this is who these folks is glazing for. It makes no sense. LeBron Jordan fans are arguing because they seen these dudes almost break their neck on the court night after night. These Drake glazers are glazing based off of just glazeration. Sad state of affairs. Sad state of affairs. Alabama leads Alabama. Okay. All right. Ain't it crazy how places in the States and stuff be having these names and then it be like a major city or a major place somewhere else and you be like, oh, like Paris, Texas. That's crazy. The ones were for the guy talking about lack of Mexican rep. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I'm glad y'all ain't seen it because when y'all do see it, well, 3 of y'all saw it, but with the rest of y'all see it, it's going to be infuriating. Very infuriating. Appreciate that, Tommy. Thank you. Yes, I'm decades behind. I'm so sorry. And what time is it? I'm gonna have to drop off. I think I caught up though. Oh, I ain't nowhere near caught up. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna see if it's any more. All right, ain't no super chats and stuff. All right, cool. Cause I was gonna check that. Cause I do gotta jump off. But I'm gonna get through the rest of these comments. Girl from Toronto with Drake receipts. Where's she at? Was it Tiptoe? I see you pointing up, but I'm going through. And let me show you what. Can I show y'all what the hell I'm looking at? Because in my chat window. Oh, wait. Let me look over in this chat window. Hold on. It's a separate one. Girl, he's way behind. Nope. Don't see what you're pointing at, man. RMS. I'm sorry. Where can we give you links? Shit, where can you give me links? I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out. It don't let you copy paste in the chat. Or maybe, you know what? I got that disabled in the chat because I don't want nobody spamming porn and stuff in the chat. So, I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna have to be some group stuff because I had a channel with me and my daughter, and I'll go live and weird stuff will happen, and I just ain't. I don't have the time. I trust you guys, but that's why you got to be a subscriber to be able to chat and stuff, because folks be on here acting weird, man. Weird. Let's see. You lost all Logic said. Wait, you lost all Logic said for 5 years when he came out on Black and Black. Word. I gotta be honest. The only Logic song I know is the 1-800 Don't Off Yourself song, because I did like the chorus. I ain't never listened to the song, but I like to sing the chorus part. And that little project he had with Juicy J. That's all I done heard. He too young for me, you know. I'm be honest. I'm still listening to Trapaholics mixtapes, okay? I'm still listening to mixtapes that sound like it was made on a tape and they restart the beginning of the song 8 times, shooting guns, and somebody saying, damn, how'd you find this? That's what the hell I listen to currently, okay? I'm still listening to OJ the Juice Man, Gucci Mane, So Icy Boys, Brick Squad, mixtapes. All right, that's where I'm at. It is what it is. AK ain't that young. That motherfucker 35. Too old. I'm telling y'all look, if you ever go to McDonald's or one of these fast food places, it's all pre-cooked bacon. Take the thorn out of your eye before you point at me. But you right though. You right. Hormel is good. It really is. I read all of the Game of Thrones books and the Fire and Blood book. House of Dragons is the only tiny middle section of the book. Word. I ain't gonna lie. I can't get into medieval stuff. I can't. Same thing with what's that book about the wizard? He wear glasses. The wizard. They got the best rides at Universal Studios. We enrolled at Universal Studios and at the other one. What's that? Y'all know the wizard? He a wizard. And he wear glasses and he a wizard. Them rides is fun at Universal Studios though. I don't know why I can't think of that dude name. Now my homie goes by the hip hop historian is looking crazy. What? The hip hop historian? That's his name and he caping for Drake? And he looks all crazy on social media platforms because he changed after this battle. He was my hip hop homie. How the fuck? That don't even correlate in my head. I'm almost about to malfunction. You should post the PayPal and Cash App links because I know, right? You right. We go do that. We go get it together. But we appreciate all the support. XSL posted the freshman class cover, not one West Coast artist, but use right. Dirty. They dirty for that. Harry Potter. Oh yeah, Harry Pothead. Allegedly, back in the day, maybe. That's why I can't remember things. Allegedly. All right. Allegedly. I ain't gonna lie. Forget that. It's probably back in the day. I was a very big consumer of E&J and Steel Reserves. If you don't know what Steel Reserves is, it's great. Don't ever find out. It is. I'm surprised I'm still functioning as a human being because I drunk way too much of that. I fucks with Rick Squad, but the CTE corporate thugging is my speed. And you want to know something? And after this, I gotta for real jump off. I could never get with Jeezy is dope. My favorite Jeezy tape is I think it's Trap or Die 3. 2 or 3 is my favorite one. No, 2. Trap or Die 2 is my favorite Jeezy mixtape. And his first album was my best one. But Can't Bend the Snowman, a lot of his mixtapes I couldn't get into because he was too put together. Like, I loved all his ad libs. I loved all his features, Go Getter and stuff and all that stuff. Not saying he was whack or nothing, but he was too slick, if that makes sense. Like, he was like too put together and I couldn't, I could vibe with him. I listen to all his tapes. Like, everybody's favorite Jeezy tape is The Recession. Least favorite one. I don't want to see no maturity. 100%. I just needed a little bit of maturity. Gucci, once he got married, had his kids, he dropped a song, about being a husband or about his wife and stuff. Then he goes back to same old Gucci. And that's what I need. Gucci was always raw, uncut. OJ, raw, uncut. Waka Flocka is horrible of a rapper. It wasn't about the raps. It was about the energy. You know what I'm saying? Hard in the Paint, come on. Lose your mind. Beat crazy. And he just yelling. Waka Waka Flocka Flocka. Insane. So, yeah, I could never get on Jeezy wavelength for long periods of time. But him and Shawty Red, like Hypnotize and them beats, Thug Motivation 101, that was what it was. What was his second album? The one that had Hypnotize on it. I really messed with that album. But I was always pick Gucci over Jeezy. Especially after The Truth came out. It was a rap. And then at the verses, Gucci still talking ignorance, man. And I understand. I get it. Jeezy own buildings. He is an entrepreneur. He got all this stuff. He don't even need music money no more. And he was just being the the mature person there. I don't give a fuck about that. You can't let Gucci sit and rap 2 diss songs in your face. He took it like Drake. Jeezy took it like Drake. I don't care what you got to lose. There's certain shit you just got to risk. Okay? And Jeezy, he didn't lose my respect as an adult, a tax-paying, voting adult. He didn't lose my respect from a grown man. But 22-year-old Super Rig, can't even look at him the same no more. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this lunch break. I'm looking to try to make this a daily thing, but not for this long, because I do got stuff I'm supposed to do. Make sure, I'm not sure if we gonna be live tonight, but we got to upload coming today or tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Like I said, membership announcement video and all that stuff is coming Monday. We should have that open for all of you people that's a part of the community such as this. Hope y'all have a good rest of y'all evening, afternoon, wherever you at. Appreciate the super chats once again, for real. Very, like, y'all don't understand. Like, I'm not an emotional person, so it's hard for me to convey it if it ain't coming through. But yo, I can't wait to tell my wife and rub it in my daughter's face, because I told her we was gonna be a success. I told her, not my wife, but my daughter.